Thanks, everybody. I fixed it now. You don't get another good morning. You missed it. I said it and I was muted, so sucks to suck. You don't get another one. Hi, Opcos and Bill and Barb and Meryl, hello, and Chicken, hello. That's good, because I said just a bunch of nonsense at the start. I just word vomited, so it's good that you missed it. Eva, hello, welcome on in. Eva, happy Friday. I hear some people talking about vacations, let's go. 2 weeks of no work? Meryl, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm very excited for you. I hope you enjoy your vacation. I see you're going to a metal festival. Are you doing anything else, or is it a staycation beyond the metal festival? Oh, I take back my rat jams, and that's fine. You can have them back. They'll return to you. If you whistle, they'll come running back. We have rain. Yes, Eva, we have rain here as well. Thank God. I can finally like go outside without wearing a mask. The smoke where I live is getting a little bit better. The rain definitely helped for sure. Helped for sure. Thank you for that live laugh. Oh, I'm sorry. Live, laugh, live. Thank you, Barb. That'll be great for later today. Thank you so much. Tolsko, hello, welcome on in. Slivers. It's good to see you, friend. Manu, it's good to see you. Welcome back. Hello to Brittany France. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Kit Kat, enjoy your lurk and work. Lone Jedi, hello, happy Friday. Dude, I feel like such a little pumpkin in this sweater. I love it so much. It's like not, I don't wear it on stream very much because it's not like flattering. Well, it's not actively unflattering. It's just, it's not doing a whole lot, but it's so comfy and cozy, and it makes me feel like a small pumpkin in the pumpkin patch. It looks cooler on the back. That's the other reason I don't really wear it. The back is way cooler than the front. So the front is like boring. It's just orange, but the back, I don't know if I can turn enough so you can see it. Can you see it? Kind of? It's sick. The back is so cool. The back is sick as heck. Hi, Mom, thank you. It's got bone hands and it's got a D20 and it says Dungeons and Dragons on it, and it looks sick as heck, and I really wish it was on the front because the back is way cooler. I hate when sweaters do that. I mean, maybe that's a streamer thing of like, I buy clothes so that they look nice on stream. I don't buy them so that I look nice in the real world because I don't do anything in the real world. You know what I mean? I hate when it's like got this really sick back and then it's just got a little patch. It's just got a little patch, which is like fine, I guess. But I don't know. I guess it's like Dungeons and Pumpkins. Oh, that'd be so cute. That'd be so cute. Yo, G-Man, what's up? G-Man, it's good to see you again. Welcome on in. Happy Friday, friend. I don't leave my house. No, I had multiple family members and like friends call me and be like, "Are you okay with all the smoke?" I'm like, "You think I leave my house? Hello? Like, I'm fine. I don't go outside." Like, why? Like, there are other people you should be calling before me. I don't do anything. I don't know what the no pants is about, but hell yeah, I support no pants as long as it's not on stream, on camera. I'm gonna play in a full day D&D game. Let's go. I've always wanted to do that, Barb. I'm so jealous. I've always wanted to do a day-long D&D campaign. Oh, I'm so jealous. As a joint bachelor, shut up. That's so cute. Barb, shut up. As a joint bachelor/bachelorette party in October. That's so cute. Oh my God, can I come? Can I, me too, please? That sounds so fun. I've always wanted to do like a 24-hour D&D game. Is it gonna be like one big one shot, or is it a continuation of a game you've already played? Sorry, my bangs are driving me crazy today. They were fine, and then as soon as I go live, I'm like, they're not perfect. They're not perfectly even. The couple is GMing and making characters. Shh, that's so cute. Ah, that's so cute. Dude, I think I've talked about this on stream before, but I saw a TikTok about a GM for like a group who got married, and everyone in the group wrote them like a congratulations letter as their character in the game that the GM like DMs for. That stuff makes me cry. That's so cute. I'm currently not wearing any pants because I'm wearing a dress. Nice loophole, Meryl. I assume it's a one shot. Okay, got you. I wasn't sure if it was like a long running campaign or something. Okay, ooh, do we guess what type of character Ray plays in D&D? I don't think I've ever seen her play RPGs, but I'm guessing she plays support like a cleric, druid, bard. Interesting assumption, G-Man. Interesting assumption. One of those, kind of, but not really. I've never really played any of those classes. The closest I've come to one of those classes is I've played a warlock who thought she was a cleric, which was really fun. I love to play high wisdom, low intelligence characters. I'm not a barbarian main. No, I'm full spellcaster. That is what I am. I am like a wizard, warlock, gorly. I do like rogues. I played a rogue for a really long time that I really enjoyed. I like people who can kind of go off on their own and survive. And not like, I don't like having to babysit other people. I don't like playing support classes at all. No, thank you. Not a support girly, but I'm also not a tank girly. DPS is what I am when I play RPGs. But I played a character who I've talked about on stream before, I think. So bear with me if you've heard this before. I'm getting to that point in streaming where I'm like, I've told everything there is to tell about me on stream at some point. So my mods have probably heard every possible interesting thing about me at least 3 times. But I played a character, God, it was like it was 2020. That was so long ago. I played a character that I really, really loved. She was Furbolg, which I don't think I'm saying that correctly, but I don't care. Furbolg is the way cuter way of pronouncing that background. So I played a Furbolg who, high wisdom, low int, thought she was a cleric, but it turns out what she thought was like her patron god was actually like her warlock god. So she would like try to cast healing spells, but would end up doing damage to people. And it was a lot about like her perception of herself versus like her reality, that she actually like, you know, has a devil patron, which was really fun. It was really fun. So she calls herself a cleric. She acts like a cleric, but she can like randomly do Eldritch Blasts and doesn't know where the power's coming from. It was really fun. I really like that. But that's the closest I got to support, was a character who thought she was support but wasn't. That's the closest I've been. But the real answer is none of them I DM. That's the real answer. Like when I have most of my games I've played in, I've only played in 2 games. Everything else I've ever played, I've DM'd. So that's the answer. Okay, you're a control freak. Yes, G-Man, I see you're new around here. No, yes, 100%. My love of GMing comes from 2 things. I want to make my friends have a good time, and I'm a control freak, and I think I'm the only one capable of doing that. Like, I don't know. I enjoy having control over the story. 100%, G-Man, yes. Barb, let's do that. That'd be so fun. Hell yeah. If I ever have the time, yes. I think that'd be so fun. Yes, oh, slivers. That's a good analysis. Interesting hypothesis. Those who teach board games are more often DMs and not players. Yes, 100%. It's about like, I want to give everyone the best experience possible, and it's also the fact that I often play in inexperienced groups. I usually DM for like brand new players. That's like my favorite thing in the world to do, is to teach new people D&D. So obviously I'm gonna GM. I think if I had more people in my life who played more D&D, maybe I'd be a player more, but I don't know. I have done one D&D stream, G-Man. I've done one D&D stream. It was like right after I learned how to play. And then I DM'd a game for my previous coworkers on the channel I used to run, which was really bad. It was like super rules light. I didn't know anything I was doing. It was my very first time GMing ever, was on stream, which was ballsy. And now that I'm more in the D&D community, I'm like, I don't know how I had the confidence to do that. But I do play in streamed RPG games. This is actually kind of relevant. I don't play in D&D games online, because I find that's kind of a different vibe to play in like long running D&D campaigns. I don't know, not really my jam. But what I do is I play a lot of shorter campaigns for other RPGs. I'm actually in one right now. If you want to see what I'm like in an RPG, I am playing in an RPG called Brindlewood Bay, which is all about little old ladies solving mysteries and fighting crime. It's really fun. We had our first session a couple weeks ago. We're having our second session, not this weekend, but next weekend, I think. We had some scheduling issues, but I believe not this weekend, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. It's over at sword_and_key. If one of the mods could drop that down, that'd be great. If you want to see what I'm like in an RPG, go watch that. Now I'm kind of in the space now where like the only streamed RPGs I do are when I am invited to be a player in like a short running game. That's like my jam, and it's not D&D. For some reason, D&D for me is more personal. Like I like to play D&D in my home with my friends. I like to GM. I'm kind of scared to show my GMing skills on stream. After that one, the first time I did it, because I was really naive, I was like, let's just do it for funsies. And then I learned more about like the TTRPG streaming world and like the standards people have. And I was like, this isn't the space for me. Other people are way more talented and better at this than I am. So I'm just gonna do it at home for funsies. But there's one GM in particular, their name is Jen. And they are one of my favorite GMs that I've ever played with. And I've played a lot of one shots with them. And I've largely sort of like retired out of the online streaming TTRPG space, but anytime Jen's running a game, I'm like, all right, I'll do it. I'm down. Thank you, mods. Yeah, that's the channel that I'm streaming on. It's Sunday. It's like gonna be every other Sunday. We've had a couple scheduling snafus getting started. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Hell yeah, G-Man, come hang out. It's a lot of fun. I'm playing an old lady named Hazel. Her backstory is she was like the wife, the mother. That was her identity for a really long time. She had this professor husband who was gone all the time, right? There's some mysterious what he was doing. We don't know. That is in the hands of Jen. But my character Hazel was like all about being a mother, all about being a wife. That was her whole identity. And then her husband died, and she is now going through like a delayed self-discovery era. She is now like tie-dyed hair. She is doing illicit substances. She's having a fun time. She is now like coming into her own now that her kids are grown, her husband's dead. She's here for a good time, not a long time now. And it's really fun. And we're all playing little old biddies. And it's a delight. It's super fun. I had just a blast with our first session. So that is my little tangent about the Brindlewood Bay campaign that I'm in. It's gonna be really fun. It's only gonna be like 7 or so episodes. So yeah, if you wanna watch me play as a little old biddy, it's basically the Golden Girls RPG with more murder though. Dude, wait. I gotta talk about this. Okay, now that we're here, I'm sorry. Let me welcome in everybody, and then I'm gonna go on a tangent because I have stuff I want to talk about. Okay, that's related to this campaign. Who do we have? Jigsaw Nerd, it's good to see you. Welcome on in. Hello, where you are. I promise. We do have a Jigsaw that we're doing today. I'm just rambling. I can start. I can start while I ramble. If you can't tell, we finished the logo last Friday. There were a lot of naysayers. A lot of people said I wasn't gonna do it, but then I did it. So screw you. It's mostly done. There's a couple holes, but it's fine. Shh, don't worry about it. I have now taken the liberty of sorting out all the mostly blue pieces. We have dark blue, we have light blue. My plan is to kind of start. I also pulled out all the pieces that have the artist's name. So my plan is to start in this corner and then maybe start to fill in the light blue section, because I feel like the blue is gonna be the most annoying because it's just blue. This stuff I think maybe is gonna be easier, but that's the plan. That's the plan for the Jigsaw puzzle today. Working on this logo, which shouldn't take me very long because it's pretty small, and then starting to fill out the light blue. That's all I was gonna say about that. What else? Who else has joined us that I missed? Angie, hello. Angie, I love you. Welcome on in. What's up, Angie? Hello. I think I got everybody. Okay, now I can rant. Gracie Paz, welcome. Oh, speaking about the border, yes. Y'all, look, I fixed it. This attached up here. I did this off camera when I was sorting. The logo attaches to the top. There was everything about this top part of the border was completely wrong. I like redid everything. Everything was in the wrong spot. But now I think she's good. So we're not worrying about the border anymore. Because if it's wrong now, then I'm very concerned. If it's still wrong, I think it's fine. So we're leaving it alone. I did some mining off stream, exactly. Hi, Aller, welcome on in. Good time zone to you as well. Okay, so I want to talk about this thing now because it was the coolest thing I've ever experienced. Oh my God. So spoilers, if you want to watch my Sorting Key campaign and you haven't watched the first stream, major spoilers. I'm going to spoil the end of that episode. So I guess go away if you don't want to hear about it, but I don't think anybody's going to care that deeply. The single coolest thing a DM has ever done happened to me in this first campaign. This is not the official question of the day, but we can make it the question of the day. If you're an RPG person, tell me the coolest thing that your DM has ever done. Because I now have an answer to that. So, context. the people that I'm in this game with, I was also in a previous game with. I was in a Monster Hearts game with these same people. Again, these are just the people that I like to play with online. Like these are the, like, this is pretty much the only group of people I'll say yes to these days. Cause I love them. I know them really well. I think one of the things that stresses me out a lot about the online TTRPG world is that you're often thrown in with people you've never played with before. And as I mentioned, I'm a little bit shy, a little bit self-conscious about my RPing. And I found this group of people that I like to play with and I know them. So yeah, we were in a game together before about Monster Hearts. And there was, we all had characters, duh. I don't know where I'm going with this. I shouldn't try to do the puzzle and do this. Do you do puzzles often? I typically do them every Friday morning. We usually do puzzles related to the games that we make here at Czech Games Edition. This is the cover of one of our games called Galaxy Trucker. So yes, usually every Friday morning at the time it is right now, I'm here doing a puzzle. Anyways, that campaign was really emotional. If you know anything about Monster Hearts, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Super, everybody's flirting with each other. Everybody is like high teenage hormones. It was a wild ride, right? And it's Monster Hearts, right? So everyone's playing mythical creatures. One of the characters in our group, she played as like an anthropomorphized statue that like lived, our Monster Hearts game took place at a camp. So she played as a statue that came to life. It was like the spirit of the camp, right? It was this big mermaid statue that came to life and walked around as a person sometimes. Anyways, really great campaign, had a lot of fun. Now, cut to Brindlewood Bay. Brindlewood Bay is set at the same camp because, you know, it's a familiar setting. It was less work for our GM because they already had all of the setting, like locations and stuff. And the idea is that now it's the same place, but like, you know, in a different timeline where the camp, instead of being a camp for teenagers, is hosting a murder mystery convention. Right? Because this is Brindlewood Bay is all about old ladies solving crime. So in our headcanon for our campaign, we all are like big murder mystery reading, not advocates, fanatics. Like we love this one particular murder mystery author, and there's a convention where this author is going to be, and we're all going to go to this murder mystery convention. And of course, at the murder con, there's also going to be murder. That's the plot, right? And it's going to be at the murder mystery convention. And there's this really great moment. There was this really great moment at the very end of the first session. We're all sitting around, right? We're all waiting for like the murder to happen. All of our characters, all of our little old biddies have showed up to MurderCon, and we're all waiting for like, when is Jen gonna kick off the story? When's the murder gonna happen? And Jen does this really great job of setting up sort of the story's villain. It's really clever. The villain of our story, at least as it's portrayed right now, is this young male like podcast host, right? Who started this new successful murder mystery podcast, who's very charismatic, and all of his fans are like flooding this convention that our little old biddies have been going to for a really long time, and just kind of being crappy. That's like the bad guy, at least so far. And there's a part where he's up on stage and we're all in the crowd and we're like, oh, grumble. And everyone's cheering and freaking out over this podcast host is here. Oh my God. And then it's so cool. Well, part of it was a mistake. One of our characters, we have like an off stream, like, messaging thing that we use so we can like text each other in game. One of the characters texted the group saying, hey, I don't feel so good, but accidentally didn't send it to the right group. So none of us got the text message. So one of our like players is thinking that we all are ignoring her character not feeling well. And then all of a sudden, our GM narrates this character who wasn't feeling well just dropping to the ground in the middle of the crowd while this big celebration is happening. And they're like, all of a sudden she drops to the ground. We all freak out. We all try our different abilities, trying to get a pulse. Nothing. Cold. Dead. D-E-D, dead. And it's like, we're trying things. We're like, all right, is this like what's happening? We're all trying to fix it, right? And every time we try something, Jen, our DM, makes it more and more clear that this character is dead. They are gone. And so basically, the murder that we're solving in this campaign is the death of one of our friends. We spent the 3 hours of the first session talking to this character, being friends with this character, pretending we have all this history with this character. This character drops dead at the end of the story, and then the player for that character, our GM says, okay, this player, can you please introduce to us your real character? And the statue that's in the back of the campgrounds comes to life, and they revive their previous character from the previous game, because this character is like an immortal being that just hangs out in this area. The chills. Oh my God, the chills. Because it was like, it's thematic. This character just embodies this area, and this area has been in both of our games. And so our GM's like, all right, Buns, would you like to introduce to everyone your real character? And Buns describes their character coming out of the statue and coming back to life. And it was like, it was so good. It was so good because I've never played in a murder mystery game before. I've never done this type of campaign before. And I was wondering, I was like, how are we, because my trademark in games like this is avoiding plot, not doing what my GM wants me to do. And I was like, man, how is Jen gonna make me care about this murder? What if someone dies and I don't really care? No, Jen thought of that. They made the person who died someone who's canonically a friend of mine, and someone who I had the chance to RP with. I had the chance to RP with this person who then died. It was so cool. It was so cool. Oh my God, Jen is such a good DM. I got chills. And they never let onto it. Like, Buns made up a whole character sheet for this fake character. No one, even for a split second, suspected that this was a decoy character. Oh, so good. Okay, I gotta catch my breath. I'm like, my heart rate is very elevated now, just remembering it. It was so freaking cool, chat. I love TTRPGs so much, because that kind of thing, that's like a feeling you can only get from TTRPGs, man. It was so cool. The coolest thing I've ever experienced. I love doing stuff like that as a GM. I've never thought to do something like that. And the closest thing that I've done, oh, thank you, G-Man, I appreciate it. Thank you. My proudest moment as a GM was I've done this, I've technically done it twice. The first time I did it, I think, was the coolest. I was setting up a game, again, for entirely new players. We're not gonna do any puzzling today. You thought I was gonna do a jigsaw puzzle? Joke's on you, I'm just gonna talk about D&D. I was playing with 3 brand new players, had never really played before. One of them kind of played, but relatively new to the whole thing. And one of the players, he and I conspired. We said, all right, this one player isn't going to be able to make it to the session 0, but he has kind of played D&D before. So I'm going to do just a session with the other 2 players who are completely brand new, just to like introduce you. All we have to do is to continue to provide topics for Ray to get talking about. We can just keep her distracted. Correct. That's what the puzzle strip is. It's just an excuse for me to talk for like 2 hours. And so I was like, okay, we're gonna run this game with just these 2 people who've never played before, just warm them up, introduce them to like how Dungeons and Dragons works. Cause there's always that beginning period where when people have never played a role-playing game before, when they're learning that like, hey, when I say you can do anything, I actually mean it. There kind of are no rules. Go do whatever you want. Follow your heart and I'll tell you if it can happen or not. So yeah, that went well. We played for like 2.5 hours, and the opening, conflict that the thing that they had to go do. God, I thought this logo was going to be easier. Why am I struggling so much with this? Why is this so difficult? Why am I like having such a hard time with this? Maybe it's because I'm not focusing. Maybe it's because I'm thinking about telling the story in a coherent manner and not thinking about the puzzle pieces going together in the slightest. There, those go. Thank you, Angie. Thank you for the correction. I'm so sorry for my mistake. All right, so this is going into like the Y. Oh, this is the Y down here. Like this. Like this? Yeah, this goes under here. Look at that. You said I wasn't gonna make any progress. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay, Bill, I want to read that in a second. Actually, can one of the mods like pin that or something so I can find that again in a minute? I want to tell the story though before I forget. So, God bless. Thank you, Barb. So yeah, we play it for a couple hours. The opening sort of conflict, just to like introduce to them of like, hey, people in D&D are going to ask you to do things, you got to go do them. That concept was, okay, oh God, it's been a very long time. It was something had to do with like, something was wrong with the farmer and the crops. There was some creatures that were coming down and eating the crops, something like that. They were coming up from the hills. Please go investigate, yada, yada, right? Hi, Megan, I love you. And Hexstar, welcome on in. Thank you. Why is this thing that I'm trying to do that I'm not paying attention to not easier? I know, it's very upsetting. That was the opening conflict, right? So they spend a couple hours and they go up into the hills to try to find the source of the creatures that are making the crops die or whatever. And they follow the tracks. You know, we have a druid who can like find things in the woods, follow the tracks to a little shack, right? And, you know, they're investigating the shack. They're like, who lives here? They're like, oh man, there's all these cabbages everywhere. You know, finding all these little details in this cabin. And little do they know that while this is happening, I actually am screen sharing the Zoom call that we're playing D&D in to a Discord call with the third player who actually wasn't not able to make the call, but we were conspiring. He was listening in the entire time. His character is up in the rafters in this little hut, waiting for them to position themselves in the perfect spot. Then and I say, like, I narrate, I'm like, and then a small little dirty man jumps down from the rafters. He hops off the Discord call, hops into the Zoom call, and starts like yelling at them and screaming at them to get out of his house, because he played like a kind of insane gnomish man who is like very territorial. So he jumps down and starts screaming at them and like chasing them out of his house. And that was like his character introduction. So I had 2 hours with the brand new players to sort of teach them things. And then at the end of the session, I had the third player jump on the call, introduce his character, and have like a very organic character meeting moment. It was so fun. Highly recommend you try it. It was so much fun. Hi Moose, welcome on in. And Arliel, thank you for joining us. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I was just doing a little tangent about my proudest moment as a GM. That was really fun. Everyone freaked out. It was also just really fun for me and the third player. I was worried that he would feel sort of like left out, right? Because he wasn't there for the first session, but he was able to listen to everything, and that fun sort of conspiring of like waiting for my moment. Super duper fun. And then I did a very similar thing when a fourth player ended up joining the campaign later. I did the same thing where I introduced him organically in the story. They had no idea that we were introducing like this character during the session. They knew that I was like, hey, is it okay if this person joins the campaign at some point? So I got their like consent to add a new person to the game, but I was like, you're not gonna know when I'm gonna do it. It was really fun. It was really, really fun. And that was with, if you guys know Drac from like the TTRPG world, that's how I introduced his character to my TTRPG game. It was really fun. It's really fun. But yeah, I should probably work on my puzzle now. Yeah, Drac is amazing. Oh my God, no, he's so talented. He's so talented. Oh my God. I was very embarrassed having him in like my home game, because I was like, you play with like actual, like you've played with Brennan Lee Mulligan, you play with actual real GMs. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just having a goof, man. I'm just having a goof. Oh, I want to read Bill's thing. I knew there was something else I wanted to read. Okay, bring me to this comment, please. Can I like... Yeah, okay, perfect. Bill says, my proudest DM moment was I had a Curse of Strahd game with a friend, his brother, and their friend, okay? And my friend was playing a wizard on the run from being executed of a murder. Oh, accused, not accused. I was like, executed of a murder isn't a phrase, Bill. Accused of a murder. Hidden identity from the rest of the party and all that. Oh, his brother was playing a bounty hunter. Oh my God. And in his prep, I gave him his brother's character as a contract. LOL. Game fell apart before it could come to a head though. No! Wait, you didn't tell me this story was sad? You didn't tell me this story was sad? No. Oh, Bill, I'm sorry. That sucks that you spent all that time planning that and then it fell apart. Dude, I feel that though. In this same game that I've been talking about that I GM'd for, it also fell apart towards the end, and I had several big plans that I wanted to see come to fruition that didn't end up happening. But at least I got a couple of good, really, I got the big things out of the way before the game fell apart. I have so much respect for people who really can finish long campaigns. I finished like a year-long campaign, but people who have like running games for like 5 years that don't fall apart, I don't know how you do it. That's a talent that I do not possess. To play with Brendan is an absolute dream. He's my favorite DM of all time. Good God, I love him so much. And Drac got, if I remember correctly, Drac got the opportunity to play with Brendan as a player. So they were both players in the same game. Like, what? That's so cool. Ugh. Drac is my icon. I think he's so great. I don't know anybody personally who's had a game running for that long, but I definitely I see people on like social media and stuff who talk about like, oh, this is my game that I've had in my group for going on 10 years now. I'm like, how do you do that? All right, we can start connecting it to the side over here. This is the T in Thomas starting over here. See, Arliel, if none of them have played before, they have no idea that you're floundering. Maybe that's the sneaky subconscious reason why I like to DM for new players, because they have no standards yet. They don't know what good DMing looks like. So I'm just like, hey guys, welcome to this crapshoot that I'm running. Hope you like it. With no expectations of what a really good GM looks like. I don't think I have the base of this T, or maybe I do. And I'm just not seeing it with mine eyes. Y goes to F19. Oh, good catch, Barb. Nice. Very good catch, Barb. I was trying to find the bottom of that loop, and that's because it's part of the border. Nice. They have no standards yet, and that, kids, is how I became a kindergarten teacher. I find that kids are very judgy, though. I'm scared of children. They spook me, man. We were talking about this the other day. I have very little experience with children. They scare me. Yeah, I don't like that. It's spooky. I don't think that I have this piece. I'm gonna be... Oh, yes, I do. It's right here. Oh my God, I do. I was very careful. I really thought I grabbed every piece, so I guess I shouldn't give up that easily. I think Gray is more afraid of the passage of time. Damn, Barb, why you gotta come at me like that? What the heck? Why? So this is gonna come to like an M, kind of like this maybe? Yeah. It's hard because this is at a slant. If this was straight across, I think it'd be a lot easier to like recognize the letters, but it's on like this really annoying slant. I think my kid would crack you up. All right, bet. I want to meet your kid now. See if your kid can hang. No, I don't think I have whatever goes here. I never want to admit to not liking kids. Do it, Hexstar. Don't worry about what people think. If you don't like kids, you don't like kids. That's fine. People who try to tell you that that's like a moral failing or something is, I don't know. I think that's redonkulous. But whenever I'm out and about and the youngins enter the seed, I'm all Robert Downey Jr. rolling his eyes .gif. Yeah, no, same. No, man, kids are weird. Dude, you can just talk about retro video games? Yo, your kiddo likes retro video games? I tried to talk about retro video games with my nephew, and then he called me old. And I was like, all right. Didn't want to talk to you either, man. I was like, I remember I was showing him my N64 controller, and I was like, oh, this is for a console that's like pretty old. It's really cool. It's like an old console. And he goes, I can tell. And I was like, damn, okay, never mind. That's awesome, Arliel. Hell yeah. See, that's the thing, Bloody. They look at the Wii and they're like, what is this ancient technology? And that makes me feel very scared on the inside. Why is this? Oh no, chat. Okay, maybe like that. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I got really nervous for a second. Wow, this is incredibly cursed to have this. This is very cursed, having this at like an angle. Hi, Feed Me, I did! Be proud of me, look! Look! I fixed it, I fixed it. I fixed it off camera. Yeah, Chicken, you're not wrong. I mean, it has 3 handles. Like, that's gotta be very weird in the eyes of a 12-year-old. Yeah, look at that, chat. Bada bing. Very proud of myself. All right, so now I can start flipping these out. I'm gonna maybe start with ones that have got like no other stuff on them, right? Because like this clearly goes like way over here. This is like way up here. Let's start with just blank blues and ones with like stars and stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Trying to do this, sorry, the mirroring is confusing me. Trying to do this little corner down here. Velvet, hello! Sorry, you failed your stealth check. You gotta try again. Sorry, friend. It's good to see you though. Not sure if I mentioned it, got my new job, LOL, so all hex are out the window at work today. Oh, I'm proud of you, Bill. Are you, I can't, all hex are out the window at work today. What does that mean? Does that mean it's going well or does that mean it's going bad? Happy Friday to you as well, Velvet. It's good to see you. Hope you had a good week. Yeah, everybody, it's Friday. Congratulations on making it to the end of your week. It's been a long week. It's been a long week, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, at your current job. Okay, I thought that you were talking about your, like, the new job. You're at your current job. Man, I love that for you. I love that for you. I hope you have a good last week. Are you feeling excited about your new job? What's the vibe on your new job? Thank you, Manu. I will work on that. Cushy office job with one of my really good friends, Bill. Hell yeah. I am psyched for you. Love me a cushy office job. This looks like it's this. It's got that weird light blue. But it doesn't fit down here. So now I'm confused. Maybe it's right there? Yeah. Oh yeah, we have an official question of the day. Thank you, Alar, for finding that. The official question of the day is, tell me what your 3 must-play board games are for someone who's getting into the hobby. So like your, kind of like your required reading for board games. And the unofficial question of the day is, tell me your proudest moment as a GM or the coolest thing your GM has ever done. And if you answered that question and I didn't read it, feel free to put it down again, because chat has moved on and I am dyslexic and sometimes I miss things. Yo, nice. Wait, they gave you a day off for mental wellness day? That's so nice. That's so nice, Velvet. I hope you're doing some self-care today. Sounds like that's kind of the point. Hope you're doing something nice for yourself. Oh my God, Chicken, same. I am a no-go on cold pizza. My mom, I don't know if she's still lurking. My mom loves cold pizza and I find her very weird for that. She eats cold pizza for breakfast and that's deeply concerning to me. It's very, very strange. You're a cold pizza girly, Barb? No. Megan, no, you don't mean it. You don't mean it. What? No. Question of the day, Betrayal, Canvas, and Honey Buzz. Oh, good. I like that list. I like all those games. I like all those games. Wait. Would not eat pizza for breakfast unless I have to. Absolutely do not warm up pizza. So you're Angie, you're admitting to me, to my face, that you're a cold pizza girly? Is that what's happening right now? No, Megan and I were in a voice chat the other night. Oh God, it was so embarrassing. She was like, okay, Ray, BRB, I'm gonna go get a Pop-Tart. And she came back and I was like, what kind of Pop-Tart do you have? And she goes, strawberry. And I sigh, a huge sigh of relief. And I'm like, thank God you're not one of those weirdos who likes blueberry Pop-Tarts. You like the only proper Pop-Tart flavor. And she just laughed for like a minute. She was like, it came from a pack that had both strawberry and blueberry. And then I had to walk it back and I was like, ugh, well, I guess I still like you, I guess, but not now. Not right now, I don't. Now I think you're weird. You don't have Pop-Tarts, Angie? No. They didn't make it to the Czech Republic? That's tragic. Blueberry pizza, yum, ew, ew. No, they're not, Bill. Mm-mm. Incorrect, friend. I'm sorry. That is false. Ah, there's that piece. Nice. Where is the bottom of this, like, light blue polka dot? I don't see it out here. That has me concerned. Then maybe it's in here somewhere. And if it's in here somewhere, these are dark blues, so we're not gonna find it for a while, so. Womp womp, chat. Looks like there's a light, there's another dot like under the S somewhere, kind of like around there. Or maybe it's the one that's over here. Bring Pop-Tarts to summer camp. I don't want to have to pass them through like customs or something. What if the TSA confiscates my strawberry Pop-Tarts? Exactly. A Pop-Tart is sugar wrapped in pastry covered in sugar with extra sugar. Yes, and a tasty strawberry flavor. Dude, no. They won't confiscate. Yeah, blueberry Pop-Tarts or strawberry Pop-Tarts are on like a no-fly list. Everything else is fine. That'd be so funny. Speaking about flying, though, I'm supposed to be going to Canada soon, but the wildfires are making it a little bit scary. A lot of flights to Canada are being canceled right now, so everybody say a prayer that I can still get to Canada in like 2 weeks. That does not fit. That was a false fit. Also, no, does that fit? That doesn't look like the right piece that's supposed to be there, but it fits. But this light, this doesn't look right. Yes, more rain would be great. More rain would be great. It's still 2 weeks out, so I'm not panicking yet, but like, it is a little bit scary. Because all of my Czech colleagues got their Canadian flights to Toronto canceled. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's like a little dot here that's not really over here. There's like a big dot. This is a really tiny dot. So I don't understand. No one likes Toronto anyways, damn. Ooh, the item that always gets us stopped and flagged at X-ray checkpoints is Domino's. Oh, interesting. They're probably dense and look like a brick of C4 or something. Oh yeah, no, I just schedule in time now when I go to the airport to get stopped, because I'm always traveling with a wild amount of electronics and stuff, and they, unsurprisingly, don't like me bringing in 4 batteries that are of the exact highest voltage you can take on a plane. They don't love that when I do that. So I always get interrogated a little bit. because they are legal batteries. They are like the highest voltage you're allowed to bring on a plane, but they don't, shockingly, they don't like it when you bring a lot of them. Not their favorite thing. So that is often a problem. Question of the day, I feel underqualified, but the ones that come to mind for me are Carcassonne, good area control, Smash Up, good intro to deck building, and Zombicide, simple enough to get into miniature turn-based games. Aller, I think that's a great lineup, actually. I mean, that's kind of the way I was thinking about it, was like, what are the games that sort of give you the breadth of all that board games have to offer? You know, that give you an introduction to all sorts of genres and stuff. And I think that's a really good spread. So I think you are perfectly qualified. I don't know where to start. I got out all these light blue pieces and now I don't know what to do. None of them are fitting where I want them to fit. And I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling very sad, chat. I hate puzzles. Why am I doing this? Have you tried pitching your MLM? That might make you go faster. Something tells me that if I try to get the TSA agents to join my pyramid scheme, it's not gonna help. Oh, Lords of Waterdeep is a good one. I used to have with headphones, the ones that go over my ears, and in a tiny tin so they don't tangle into stuff. So TSA, that was a can of a bunch of wires. Oh yeah. I only traveled once, only once with my bassoon. And they really did not like that because it 100%, I saw it on like the x-ray thing, 100% looks like a bomb. It looks like a bunch of keys and wires and bits of metal when it goes through an x-ray. So I honestly can't blame them for that one. Chat, I don't like this puzzle. I don't know what's happening. Someone always answers with on Mars? Really? Nah, that's not a good one. We're talking like you're just getting into the hobby and you're like, hey, here's a bunch of ones that I think would give you a good sense of what's out there. On Mars, I don't think is a good answer to that. Chat. I have a cable pouch, USB charging cables, etc. And every time I go through the Heathrow, my bag gets punted by the X-ray machine into the naughty bag line. Yep, every time. Oh, every time. My camera bag gets yoinked. I have never not had my camera bag yoinked since I started working at CG. It's yoink-a-doodled every time. Wait, Arliel, what? Wait, girl, what? You had a dream that you came up with a good question of the day? You want to DM it to me so I could use it? That's really cute though. Oh my God. I'm sorry I'm in your dreams. That's spooky. No, I can't. I haven't found a piece in 5 minutes, Chad. I give up. Mystical Ninja, welcome on in. That's a lot of blue pieces, it is. And I'm having a bad time trying to fit them. Okay, lunchtime. Okay, bye, Eva. Thanks for chilling. We'll see you later. Oh, I should mention this in case you didn't see it on the schedule and you want to know what else is on the lineup for today. Don't worry, it's not just me bemoaning the fact that I don't know how to do puzzles for 5 hours at 2 p.m. Eastern. So in like, I can do math. God, it's already noon. Oh God, I haven't made any progress. In 2 hours from whatever time it is for you right now, I will be playing Chaos Names with my very good friend Eric Yurko. If you don't know what Chaos Names is, don't worry. Oh, I got a piece. Our Lord and Savior Eric Yurko helped me find a piece. It's where we take all those words that you guys have been submitting to the custom codenames list and we put them in codenames and then we try to play with them. And it's really bad and really funny. And Eric is thus far probably my favorite person to play this with. I have a couple other people on my list who have said they want to do it. So I'll force like James and Jamie to do it with me at some point. But Eric is just so funny. He's great. One of my favorite things is a lot of the Chaos Names words for today, which by the way, I'm gonna start by just doing the new ones so we can get some of the new ones out there. And then if we find a lot of repeats, we can always pull from the older list. But because it's been like 3 months since we played Chaos Names, it's mostly gonna be the new entries. But my favorite thing is that a lot of the entries from like the recent ones that I'm adding are from our previous game of Chaos Names that I played with Eric Yurko. And there's some absolute bangers in there. I was talking to the mods the other day. I really wish there was a way where the Chaos Names words could be added without me having to do it manually, because I was cracking up yesterday afternoon adding them because I have to manually add all of them to the list. So I see all the ones ahead of time. Y'all came up with some really, really good ones. They're so funny. Oh, Garfield Blimp is in there. Don't you worry, Opcost. He's in there. There are some absolute bangers in there. I cannot wait. Some really, really good ones. But there's lots of ones that are referencing our previous game, like Me for 3 and stuff. It's gonna be such a blast. I'm really excited. Eric wanted me, because I was telling him, I was like, oh man, I was texting him last night and I was like, oh my God, these are so funny. I cannot wait. And he wanted me to send them to him. So I sent him a couple, but I want his honest reaction to some of them. Cause man, there's some winners in that list. It was when you put okay, this was Arliel's dream question of the day. When you put your hands on the keyboard, do you go to the home row or do you default to WASD? I definitely go to home row because I took so many I played so many typing games as a kid that despite my years and years of gaming, it can't overrule the home row for me. I played, God, it wasn't Casper, but it was some sort of ghost character that taught me how to type that I played the ever living hell out of. You're a WASD girly? Hell yeah. It's unsurprising to me that I have a WASD community. Something similar to this, though, I think goes there. It's not the one I have, but I think it's... maybe this guy? This guy looks a little too skinny. Yeah, that's what I feared. Too skinny. I had a whole class typing. You had a whole typing class in middle school, Megan? That's intense. That's intense. No, I had a cursive class in school. I never had well, maybe I did. I think I had no, that's not true. I think I had a computer skills class or something where they taught me how to control C and stuff and how to use Paint. Like MS Paint. I think that's the closest thing I had to that, but I did not have a dedicated typing class. God, I had a cursive class, which sucked. Who here, show of hands, who here uses cursive on a daily basis? Jeremiah, welcome on in. Two genders, home row and WASD. Jeremiah, I hope you're having a good week, or I hope you had a good week. It's Friday. I keep saying that as if it's Thursday. It's Friday, my dudes. I'm so excited. My sister's coming today, right after stream. I'm so excited. She's Pregante, and I get to see her Pregante for the first time. It's gonna make me feel weird, and I'm very excited. No worries, G-Man. We will be live again for the next 3 hours or 4 hours or so. So come back when you get a chance. We'll see you later. Just coming in, here's Ray saying she had a cursive class except for a sec. I thought she said curses class. Huzzah. That tracks. I just remember having to put folders over our hands. Oh, you had like that type of typing class. I see. I understand now. That's intense. That's very intense. You use cursive on a daily basis? Wow, Meryl. Wow. I like, cursive is a nightmare on my dyslexia. Good God. I can barely read like print. Cursive just throws my whole brain for a loop. I hate it. Have a good lurk, Velvet. No worries. We'll catch you later. No. That does not fit there. See, this is why I wanted to get all this endless blue nonsense out of the way. Because it just sucks. It's no good. No fun. Cursive is your handwriting? Wow. The only people I know who have like cursive as their default handwriting are old ladies. I'm not calling you an old lady, Meryl. I'm just implying it. I'm too lazy to lift the pen off the page. I mean, I guess like when I'm writing fast and messy, it's like loopy, but it's definitely not like, I don't do my Z's in the little cursive way. I don't like write in cursive. I write in messy loop-de-loops, but that's, I classify that in my brain as very different. I'm still concerned about this piece not having a bottom. Ah! Aha, I see. I find. Never you fear, chat. You're my favorite old lady. Aw. Cute. Kiddo's not learning cursive in school at all. I'm glad. I think it's, if you write in cursive, that's fine, but I think it's being phased out as like a life skill that you need, you know? Can we replace learning cursive and learn how to do our taxes and write checks or something? Well, I guess even that is, writing checks is even becoming obsolete now, isn't it? Because my dad like freaked out the other day when I told him I don't know how to write a check. I can look up a picture and figure it out, but I like have never written a check in my adult life. I can Google it. It's like, come on. Teach me how to budget and invest. I feel like that is a much more useful skill than cursive. Hate to break it to you, but it has been obsolete everywhere but the US for years. Oh, check writing? That, you know what? I believe that. I believe that we're the only ones holding on to it. Makes 100% sense. Chat, I'm proud of my progress. I complained a lot, but look at me now. That's the story of my life. I complained a lot, but look at me now. Look how far we came despite all of my complaining. You've never seen a check? Oh my God. See, that's weird to me. Dude, the ice cream store I used to work at was cash or check only. There's still plenty of places in the US where like you cannot pay with a credit card. It's cash or check. That's the only deal. Dude, because I grew up near a college, and it used to throw, I grew up near a college that is notoriously very wealthy. I did not go there, obviously. This notoriously has very wealthy students. And I worked at this, obviously this ice cream place, and it would throw those kids for a loop every time they would get to the front of the very, very long ice cream line, because it was a very popular place. And they'd be like, well, I don't have cash and I don't have checks. And I'm like, nah, welcome to rural New Hampshire. I don't know what to tell you, man. We don't take cards here. So that's why I always just have cash. I've never written a check because you have to sit there and write it, and that's annoying. But yeah, it was always so funny to see the rich college students be like, but I only have I only have daddy's credit card. It's so funny. That's my own townie bias though. Anyone who grew up around a college knows the special kind of spite that I'm talking about. Hi, Asmati, welcome on in. What about a debit card? Who are you asking that to, Bloody? Because I have both a debit card and a credit card, but I do not have like a checkbook. My partner has a checkbook though. We do occasionally, we write like checks for our rent, but he always writes them and then I pay him back. Yeah, Megan says rent was the only time I needed checks. Yes, 100%. If I wasn't living with my partner right now, I would have a checkbook because my landlord only takes checks. Checks are weird, man, aren't they? They're super weird. Dude, I didn't know that they had been like totally phased out everywhere else though. That's weird. It's like not super surprising, but it's still strange to think that like Angie's never seen a check. Today I learned I'm very old and weird. No, why? I should write checks for business invoices some. Yeah. No, they definitely still have like a place for like businesses and stuff. And like large amounts of money. That's so funny. Ray, we don't live in the US and there is no checks in the EU, only checks with a Z. I see. Wait, I can't tell. Are you trolling me though? Do you write checks, Bloody? For European people, what's the deal with checks where you live? What's the deal? Because this is news to me. I think I've tried this here a million times. Oh, bada bing. Do not do checks. Wow. That's fascinating. Yeah, no, they're still very, very much necessary in like certain situations in the US. Like, again, I've made it through life not ever having to write one, but that's partly because I've always been with someone who can. Have a good, I almost said have a good stream. Have a good lunch, Bill. What are you having today? I hope to see you back here for Chaos Names. You've got some winners in the Chaos Names pool today. Where's this guy? Mostly just debit cards. Oh, weird. So are credit cards not really a thing? They've got to be. You've got to have like credit cards. What? So weird. Oh, of course, Asmati. Thank you. EU people beam money to each other using cash layers. You know what? I would have known that if, I hadn't gone through the American education system. I would have had a better worldly understanding of how other things work. Credit score's not a thing here. Wow. So much of like adulthood in the US is like run by credit cards and credit scores and all that stuff. That's wild. Literally a boring ham sandwich and a coconut cream cookies. Well, enjoy your lunch, Bill. We'll see you later. Debit cards, cash only. And I guess energy invoicing is similar to checks, but not really. We have had them, almost nobody uses them. And like when I learned English, I did not know credit card does not equal debit card. Oh, wow, interesting. That's so cool. I like having such an international audience. I like learning things like this, chat. Thank you. Why do you need credit cards? I just want to pay for stuff with my own money, not someone else's money. Well, to answer that, Bloody, you got to understand a little bit more about the way Americans think about their money and use their money. Credit cards are very common here. A lot of people actually end up going into pretty bad credit card debt in the US. So probably don't want to dig too deep into that topic because it's probably not a super fun topic for everybody. But yeah, it's just culturally, we handle our money very differently. So yeah, it is not a good thing how reliant we are on credit cards in general, because it can trap a lot of folks into pretty bad debt. But that's just how it is. It's very interesting though to learn that other countries don't have them. I kind of figured it was like the credit card debt issue was a specifically American thing, but I figured credit cards were a thing everywhere. So it's interesting. I use credit cards in the US because debit cards are ridiculously insecure here. I just paid off credit card money from an emergency and I feel like a superhero. Yeah, no, it's a huge feat to pay off credit card bills here because they can get pretty redonkulous. I feel like this little spot should be not as difficult as it is proving to be. Yeah, that's a good point, Asmati. Well, our banks are just like set up weirdly, and the responsibility of the government over money is weird here, and lots of things go into it. I'm a baby adult, so I don't understand all of it. So I'm probably a bad person to speak on it because I'm a baby. But it's also, we don't have like the social safety nets that other countries have. Like a lot of it comes back to like healthcare and stuff. That's the only times I've really put major charges on my credit card is because like I don't have the money to pay for medical stuff and our country doesn't pay for it. So like it's, what are you gonna do? It's our country being super awesome and cool. What piece? What piece goes here? Hecka. Maybe this guy? Don't try to make it make sense and you'll be all right, yeah. But anyways, yeah, so we'll probably move on to something else because credit cards can be a little bit of a stressful topic, especially for US folks, because our country does not exactly help us out very much, so. Angry. I can't find any of these pieces, chat. I had to double check that siren was in real life and not like part of the song or something. You almost never hear sirens out here. More fun question: what is the most embarrassing instrument for a TSA agent to find in your suitcase? Oh man. It's gotta be small enough to just like be accidentally in there, you know? Oh, a slide whistle's good. I think slide whistle's good. Let's talk about something fun, easy, unstressful. For example, pineapple on pizza. Man, I don't like pineapple to begin with. Ugh. Ugh. It's just a texture thing. All fruit for me is a texture thing. What are you up to over the weekend? My sister's coming. Arleon, I'm very, very excited. I'm gonna show her all the wonderful 2 things that there are to do in this town. Can't wait. Angie, I don't like any fruits. Is this the first time you're learning this? I prefer to digest my food, not be digested by it. Okay, we're gonna start. I feel like I'm just trying the same pieces over and over again. So I'm gonna smush them over here. We're gonna go piece by piece. I know you're worried about fruit, but not that. It's a fruit. I don't eat it. If it's a fruit, I probably don't like it in its raw, unaltered form. I might like its juice, but I don't like it. Pineapple hater. I was gonna say something really dumb, and I'm debating saying it anyways. Some of the grapes of wrath. Oh my God, my mom used to make me sit down and eat like 5 grapes a day. That was like what I had to do. Ugh, I hate grapes. They're so gross. Ugh. I hate them. Apples, but apple pie is so nice. I mean, I admitted to I dreamt about a question of the day. How much worse can you think be? I was gonna ask Angie how she gets fresh pineapple in the Czech Republic, because there's no way you grow pineapples like anywhere in Europe. Where do you get your pineapples from? I mean, I'm assuming you eat canned pineapples. The more that I told you it was gonna be dumb. As soon as I said it out loud, it sounded dumb, but I don't know. Greenhouses? Oh, duh. Okay, time for coffee shop. Good luck, have fun with Puzz. Thank you, Asmati. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by, friend. I appreciate it. But is it any good when it's been imported for like, I don't know, doesn't pineapple go bad quickly? We eat canned pineapple and then yes, greenhouses, and mostly, you know, Europe is small. They do grow them in Spain. It's like less than 24 hours. Okay, that's what I didn't know. I didn't know they would grow in Spain. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you for answering my dumb question. I appreciate it. No, I don't mean I've never, no, Meryl. No, I've heard about import. I just figured with some fruits that go bad quickly, depending on the distance it has to travel, it wouldn't be very good. No, we do it. No, it's fine. It's fine. I told you the question was gonna make me sound really dumb. I told you. Okay, I am not finding this piece. So maybe I tried a different piece because maybe I missed it. Ray has also never heard about a refrigerator transplant. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. That's why I didn't want to say anything. All right, let's move some of these like darker ones. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but they're like a little bit more gray. Okay, but anyways. Anyways, chat, if you're just joining us, we have a question of the day today. If you want to chat about it in chat. Question of the day today is, tell me about your 3 must-play games for someone who's getting into board games. So there are 3 like required reading for board games. 'Cause I haven't answered this yet because I don't know what my answer is yet. I want to work through it with y'all. Don't you need to eat? I eat at 1 o'clock. So I eat in like an hour. That's what they all say. Bloody, that's what all my bullies say to me. Because I feel like, all right, chat, my list, I think, is like, I want to say Dominion for deck building, right? Ticket to Ride, Catan, Mysterium. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, here's the question though. Here's the question. Is Catan required still? Is it required because like culturally you should understand the start of modern board games? Because like, I love Catan. I have a very, very, very deep love of Catan, but I don't think it's like, I know that the reason I'm hesitant is because I know several people who were like, I don't want to play board games. I remember playing Catan in college and I didn't really like it. Because at the end of the day, games a lot better than Catan have come out since Catan, you know? And I feel like if you don't have that nostalgic connection to it, it's like not the best board game ever, you know? So I don't know, maybe it's just like, cause I know several people who have been like, man, I don't want to play board games. I didn't really like Catan. And I'm like, there's so much more than Catan. There's so much more. It's a game that generally goes over well every single time. Maybe you just have different, maybe you just teach it better than I do. I definitely see what you say about Clank. Clank could be good. I think Dominion's just more classic, you know? It's a good touch point to have. Oh, there we go, nice. Game Marina Sky, welcome on in, hello. Hi Ray, I've only spectated Catan early in my board game hobby, and now my collection is massive and you've never played it? Wow, you're a true survivor of not, of getting into the hobby and never having played Catan. No, you're all good, gamer. I got what you meant. Watching Ray do a puzzle while the stream is muted on a video call is interesting. Hi, Slivers. Sorry, is this not visually entertaining enough for you? I'm so sorry. Here's the day, Sagrada Arnak on tour. That would be my pick for someone right now. Nice. I watched her twirl the same piece for like 2 minutes. Nice. I'm curious if you read the captions, if you've got the stream muted, or do you just kind of absently watch me do this for like 5 minutes? Thanks, gamer. Super, super duper helpful. Oh my God. I would never have survived without you. Yeah, we could do, yeah, you could do Catan. I would probably do, okay, maybe Catan. Yeah, Angie, I've got them low down because when I talk for a really long time, they stack and I tend to talk for a really long time and I do really long sentences and then they go up and 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 you can read what I said up to 3 sentences long. But yeah, when I'm just mumbling to myself and it doesn't fill up the whole space, yeah, it's kind of low. What was I gonna say? I would do Catan, Dominion. I don't know that I would do Ticket to Ride because Ticket to Ride, God, I like Ticket to Ride. But I feel like, oh man, I don't know. Need to get more board game puzzles in my collection. If you ever come to a con, I think we sell our puzzles like this, our board game cover puzzles. I think we do. I think. I don't know what my third one would be. I kind of feel like something light, smaller, because both Dominion and Catan are quite heavy. Maybe something cooperative or lighter or something. I already answered question of the day, but I think filler games like Can't Stop or No Thanks. Yeah, that's exactly that, James. That's exactly the hole I'm trying to fit. I'm trying to fill. I'm trying to figure out like a light. What was your answers again, Opcost? Remind me. Because I feel like something like, maybe like Sushi Go or something? Ooh, Azul. Azul's that's a really good pick. Azul, Lords of Waterdeep, and Hanabi. Yeah, Hanabi's got that good like social interaction, team dynamic. Yeah. I mean, not to be biased, but maybe Codenames. Like Codenames, Catan, Dominion might be my final lineup because that gives you a party team light game. It gives you deck building, which is a mechanic you'll see in other games, and it gives you a classic kind of area control trading. I mean, this isn't a hypothetical, right? Where you've got to, you say, hey, go find a group to play these games. Like, these are the games you should play if you're looking to get into the hobby. I didn't think that was gonna fit, and then it did. That was like magic. Oh my God. Too many options, overwhelmed. Yeah, I agree. I think Lords of Waterdeep, I've never actually played Lords of Waterdeep, so I'm probably not the best person to give an opinion on it. But from my understanding, it is on the heavier side. But I could be wrong. Okay, let's go systematically. I'm trying to look for pieces that have this sort of like little arrow thing. What's happening? Yeah, oh, everyone's freaking out that I've never played Lords of Waterdeep. Yeah, I've never played Lords of Waterdeep. I have never. I got like invited to play it with like Invert and Vanna, and I never followed up on it. I don't know why. The shock, the horror. I'm sorry. Please teach it to me. I'd love to play. I'd love to play. It's one of those touchstones that I don't have. How are none of these working? They're gonna just be like the lad. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh God, Twilight Imperium 4. Yeah, Jesus. If you want them never to hang out with you ever again. That is an effective way to make that happen. I don't think it's on BGA, but I don't know. I've only ever seen people play it on Steam. We're almost done with this bottom corner, chat. I honestly didn't think I was gonna get it. It was a struggle to get here. It doesn't, the dots are like different. We're like missing this big dot somehow. We have this big dot. We have this dot. I don't know. I don't know. I'm ignoring it for now. It might circle back to an issue with the border and I don't want to deal with that. So for now, it's fine. Okay, it's not this piece. I've tried that piece several times. Move that off screen. So I stopped trying it. We know the exact shape. There's not that many choices, chat. It's not this one. It's not this one. Is it this one? No. Just to cause chaos, Alpha, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because I don't know how else to explain this. I mean, other than I messed up, which, as we all know, is extremely possible, but. Okay, I don't see this piece out. It might be in here somewhere. All right, we'll move on without it, chat, because I have tried everything that is this shape with one innie. And it's a no-go, so. God, I really want it to be this one and it's not. Deeply, deeply upsetting. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. All right, well, I'll start going up from the name then, which I don't want to do because I have very little information to work off of here. Okay, well. I kind of want to pull this a little bit closer to me. It looks like the Ravensburger logo right now with like a little blue triangle and white text. Ooh. We got a piece, chat. The gods have smiled on me today. Thank you, Alkali. Thank you. Very proud of myself. But yeah, what else do other people have, I don't know, exciting weekend plans? I'm gonna take my sister to do, again, like the two interesting things there are to do in this very small town that I live in. I can take her glass blowing, which will be exciting. And, ooh, I don't know, to the restaurant. Ooh, the theme can also be a good hook to new players. Some games might fit mechanically, but for new players, bad theme. Yeah, I mean, this is like the question is like, in general, what are the 3 games you're like, any new board gamer should have these games, either cultural touchstone or they're just really good games that'll get you more excited about the hobby. But yes, there absolutely is also the like tailoring it to who you're teaching the game to. Because absolutely, a game with a theme that just doesn't fit can really turn people off altogether, and that's a bummer. I'm gonna take out these guys. Because I think this guy goes here. We're getting some of the bottom of the ship now. Ooh, what kind of D&D? Is this a ongoing campaign, new campaign? What's the deal? That fit there? Oh, I can't tell if this goes here or here. I think it goes here. Because that angle looks a little bit better. It's like that. It feels super high risk. I mean, I'm assuming there's professionals there to make sure we don't burn ourselves. But yeah, no, I've always wanted glass blow as well. My partner has done glass blowing before. So I think it'll be really fun. But we decided because my sister is pregnant, we're not going to do traditional, like, you know, big long tube glass blowing. We're going to do glass fusing, which I think is like sitting down a little bit more like artistic, less standing and like the heat. But I'm still really excited. New campaign session zeroing. Oh, hell yeah, Alkali. Have fun, man. That's super cool. I just got back and heard glass blowing. How cool is that? It's super cool. Velvet, I'm very, very excited. I've always wanted to do it. So I'm very excited. I wish we were doing like the more like traditional glass blowing, like when you think of glass blowing, but I want to make sure my sister's comfy and stuff. So it's all good. We can always go back, just my partner and I, and do more regular glass blowing. I'm trying to use this gray bottom of the ship as like sort of a guide. It's kind of working. We're making some progress. That fits right there. Oh, is that glass blowing reality show? Is that like the competition show? Is that what you're talking about? Because if so, I've never seen it. We're still working our way through our Love is Blind backlog, and trust me, that is enough reality for both of us, I think, for quite some time. But I'm totally hooked, y'all. We're finishing up the 4th season right now of Love is Blind, and it is ridiculous. It's been so long since I've watched reality TV, but it's really fun to watch it with someone. It's the kind of thing I would never watch on my own, but my partner and I get very invested in dumb stuff like that together, so it's a lot of fun. Have you seen it, Alkali? Oh my God. What a ride. Okay, yeah, everyone tell me your favorite TV show right now, because I love the Great British Baking Show. I'm kind of off it right now. I was in a super big Great British Baking Show phase at the start of COVID, because like, come on, I needed something cozy, something wholesome. I remember I spent so much of COVID just sitting on the couch playing Animal Crossing New Horizons and watching the Great British Baking Show. It's like so nostalgic to me now. Oh my God. What are we defining as right now? I don't know. You're gonna sit down and watch some TV tonight. What are you watching? What kind of TV show? I don't know. You tell me. We are talking about Bake Off. Also, hi Sheezy, welcome on in. Thanks for joining us. Ugh. Has anyone watched the American version that they're coming out with? because it's like got the same cast, but like slightly different. I don't know. I saw it on Netflix and it confused me. It is F15. This guy? No, I've tried him. No. If you see a piece out here that looks like it fits here, I'm pretty sure it doesn't because I've tried almost all of them. But it was a good try, Gracie. I appreciate the help. They had to change the name because Pillsbury has the rights to Bake Off. Wow. What? Ooh, I've been trying, I've been trying to convince my partner to watch Game Changer with me. Because I've never actually sat down and watched a whole episode of it, but I constantly get like clips and stuff on my like feed. And I know a lot of the references. I like feel like I have seen the show with how much I've seen on social media, but I really want to sit down and watch a full thing. But my partner's skeptical because you have to pay for Dropout, and that's an understandable reservation. But Zumbos, Just Desserts, and during COVID and Love. TV shows rewatched. Oh, my partner and I started The Crown, and then we I don't know. We couldn't finish it, but I did really like the first couple seasons of The Crown. I did. I would love to go back to it sometime. Honestly, I was down to keep watching it. My partner kind of fell off of it. And I don't really know why, but we exclusively watch TV together. We don't watch any TV by ourselves. That's not like by design. It's just sort of how it, oh, this does not fit here. That's a false fit. Neither of us enjoy watching TV by ourselves. So if one of us is like, meh, then we're meh. We're not watching anymore. Get more Toxic Family real to me. So I kind of get it. I don't even know that that's what it is. I think it got too dry for him. And I really like shows. Like I like Downton Abbey and stuff. I like that kind of thing. But I get that not everybody's jam. Also, I'm low-key making major progress, chat. But favorite of all time is hard to choose. Yeah. I'm not even asking like favorite of all time. Just like right now, if you sit down, want to watch some TV, what are you vibing with? Oh no, you're good. You're good. I mean, you can tell me your favorite of all time too, but that I am not putting you in that position. Hell yeah, Alkali. Ooh, that keeps getting recommended to me earlier, but Love is Blind is enough romance reality for me right now. Thank you, Amanda. Well, come on in. Can we get a shout out command for Amanda, please? And thank you, Amanda. I hope you're having a lovely Friday. Thank you for the lurk and work. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. D11, it's probably been tried. Yep, D11. No, I swear. Yeah, nope. Everything you think should fit there doesn't. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Is it food? Does it food? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, gamer. I think I must have missed it. I was really careful. But like if it was out here, we would have seen it. We would have tried it. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of, I'm not very hopeful that it's out here right now. Oh God, no, I can't watch Perfect Match. No, because so many people from Love is Blind are also on Perfect Match, and it's all the people I don't like. Like, I cannot watch another show that has Shane in it. I'll lose my mind. I'll lose it. Yes, I have heard that the Ultimatum, the new season is good. We're on the Love is Blind train right now. Oh, sorry. Hope you didn't hear that mic bump. In this piece, it's got to be look a little bit, it's like a little slanted. Hi, legends! Just came in and heard I'll lose my mind. Well, don't worry, it's already happening. Hope you're doing well, legends. Happy Friday. Good morning. Hope you're having a good start to your day. Eric, hello. Welcome on in, Eric. I feel like a few people shouldn't be allowed to do professional dating. I feel like people shouldn't be allowed to be professional on dating show people. Yes, I totally agree. I totally agree, Eric. No. I also really didn't like Shane. He bugged me, and I don't want to see his face again. Eric, are you excited for Chaos Names later? It's gonna be a rootin' tootin' time, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Fractaline, hello! Oh my god, hi Fractaline. So I've been enjoying a different jigsaw puzzle stream with the most adorable older lady who refers to herself as a granny, who's working on a huge rainbow swirl. I think I saw that, I was browsing through the jigsaw puzzle category, and I think I saw her. She seemed really sweet. I didn't actually click on the stream, but I saw the thumbnail. And if we're thinking about the same person, she looked adorable, and I'm glad you were enjoying it. Fractaline, that's adorable. That's so heckin' cute. G10. G10 to E. To E19, like up here. Wait, how'd you do that, Fractaline? Wait, not Fractaline. Who did this? Gamer, how'd you do that? That was really impressive. Good job. I think Letter Jam is the most played board game at 6 players for GameNet this year. Nice, legends. Glad you're enjoying it. That's awesome. Wow. Gamer, that was very impressive. That was very impressive. Now find this piece for me. It's got kind of a weird, this side is flat and then this side's kind of slanty. We also might be getting more into the darker blues now, so we might not have it out here. I have a pretty keen eye to details. That's all. I am so jealous, gamer. I wish I could say the same. Oh, great. I know. I was talking about that earlier. It also concerns me, but everything feels and looks snug, so I'm ignoring it for now. But yes, no, I am very aware that the stars right here do not match the stars right here. And I do not know what to tell you. It's extremely concerning. Match the board game box. The board game box. Does it match the board game box? Kind of, not really, no. Not really, no. Ugh. No, I'll be honest with you, I do not know what's going on with this bottom bit. Really wish I did. Really wish I understood what was happening there, but I do not. Kind of, but not really, no. Yeah, no, mm-mm. Our consistency is for cowards. One of his favorite games is Galaxy Trucker. Yo, Codenames and Through the Ages. Wow. Wait, that's really cool, Legends. Thank you for sharing that. I'll have to invite him on the stream sometime. That'd be really fun. That's super cool. Legends, thanks for sharing that. I feel like I might be missing a row. Well, no, it can't be because this edge of the T is part of the border. Again, unless the whole border is shifted up, but everything fits perfectly. Like nothing here looks like a weird fit. You know what I mean? Like nothing here looks wrong. Hi, Dark Santanica, welcome on in. Thank you for joining us. Maybe the border's wrong. Shh, Barb. Zip it. No, I know, but like this T is part of the border. If we are missing a row and everything gets shifted up, like this is part of the border and this is part of the border. So I don't know how it would be wrong. Do you know what I mean? Because like there's no way for this to get shifted up without like the border being, it's not like this little under loop and this little edge of the T are built into the border. So it has to go here. It has to. It has to be like a weird, they use a slightly different file or something. It has to be. H9. H9. Maybe top middle of E18. This guy? Yo, wait, what? How are you so good at this? Oh my God, okay. Are you missing my name? Bloody, please. Bloody, leave me alone. Does that bit in G, hold on. Does the bit in G11 just go off the edge? Wait, the bit in G11. This guy? Just go off the border around. Oh, yeah. I thought you were asking if it like looped around. I was really confused. It should go somewhere around here. It definitely should. That doesn't quite feel right. It definitely goes over here somewhere. I don't know if it quite matches the border yet. Oh, don't worry, Sheezy. CG puzzles are mean in a different kind of way. Don't worry. Dark Santanica, how are you doing? How's your week? Happy Friday. All right, I'm gonna BRB real quick chat, and then I'll be back. If you can find any of the pieces, if you can find any matches while I'm gone, I'd be greatly appreciative. We can also pop this out. I have these pieces as well. Okay, BRB for 1 second. We want to do, there we go. Yes, thank you, Alkali. I do see that you could not find pieces while I was gone. Whoopsies. My bad. What, you guys didn't find any pieces? I gave you a very specific task, chat. This is not my fault in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I realized when I got back. Whoopsies. Damn, Feed Me says I lost all my points on the first day predicting Ray couldn't finish the border. It's still possible that it's wrong, but it looks right, chat. I don't understand. Megan's saying that that's wrong. I don't understand why you think that. What do you mean it's bowing weird? It looks fine. It's fine. There's a chance there's a piece on the floor. Dude, do you guys remember the real ones in this community who were around for the like 20-hour long Underfalling Skies marathon? Remember when there was a piece in like the final hour that was on the floor? It's not just me. It feels like it's just you, Megan. It feels like personal bullying. That's what it feels like. And already my feelings. It feels like a personal attack. I'm not gonna lie. It was delusional and delightful. That's one of the weirdest things I've ever done on stream. That was a ridiculous idea. I was so optimistic too. I was like, it won't take that long. What do you mean bowing in a wheel? Dudes, what do you mean? It might not be like perfectly straightened. It's also the camera's at like a weird angle. Trust the process, everybody. Trust it. Trust it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. There is no bowing in the border. There is no war. It is fine. It smells weird, chat. I'm concerned. A piece in the box, thanks. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go investigate a weird smell. I'll leave the puzzle up this time though. All right, the weird smell remains unidentified, so maybe it's fine. I was worried for a second that more sewage had been puked up in my yard, but I do not see more sewage in my yard, so maybe it's fine. Oh God, what if it's the dead raccoon in my attic? Oh no, what if that's what it is? Because it doesn't smell good. Hi, Two Hoots. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Have you tried turning your nose on and off again? What? It doesn't smell like something dead, though. It smells just like musty. I just turned on my AC, so maybe there's something like dead in my AC unit or something. Two Hoots, how are you doing? Are you having a good Friday so far? Okay, what's happening between Alkali and Megan? Megan's worried about the loop-dee. There is a dot, but it's just further over on the box. I think we can't go by the dots on, I think they're not the same, right? It has to be like, they used a different background file. That has to be what it is, right, chat? Because I'm looking at this. This is right. This all feels solid and good. Yeah, it's like Gatekeep Puzzle. Oh my god, there's some really good eating glue references in the Chaos Names listing for today. In reference to, what was it? Live, Laugh, Eat Glue from like a week ago. No, the dots aren't real. Oh god, there's so many eating glue references. I'm so excited. Yeah, Glue Glaff Glove is one of my favorites. Bright-Eyed Fish. Thank you so much for that sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're the best. With no chat messages. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. In case you're new or you didn't know, I'm assuming you're probably a lurker, but if you didn't know this, all the money we generate on this channel goes directly to my moderators. I don't keep it. The company of CGE doesn't keep it. It all just gets split between my amazing 3 moderators. So thank you for that support to them. And for anyone who maybe has been around for a while but didn't know that you can subscribe for free once every single month to any channel of your choice. You don't have to do it here. Did I say 3? Sorry, I meant 4. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I said I've been saying 3 for a very long time. that spiel is in my head. You don't know which one I forgot though. If you didn't know, you could subscribe to any channel on Twitch for free if you have Amazon Prime, which most people have. Amazon Prime is a pretty common thing. A lot of people have it. And Twitch is owned by Amazon, so they have this nice little partnership where you can free sub to any channel every single month. It's just free money that you can give to your favorite creator. Again, you don't have to spend it here. It's cool if you do it here, but no pressure. You should give it to someone though, because it's literally free money, and free money is pretty cool. It's pretty sick. We love free money. Fourth attempt. Okay. B8. Sorry, I might have moved it around. B8. Okay. To D. Oh god. To D. D18. Unless I had the wrong piece, I don't think so. Almost. Oh well, good try though, gamer. I appreciate it. Thank you for your help. You're trying. I appreciate it. Oh no, my tea label fell into my tea. Oh god. DBX, what's up? We are not winning. We are having a very bad time. We progressed on this corner, but now we're at a little bit of a standstill, trying to do everything else. It's hard because now we're getting into the ship, so like we can't really keep going up from here. So I don't know where these blue pieces fit. It's probably up here along the border. And I've been trying to find a piece that goes here, but I'm not finding it. And I'm just struggling, chat. I'm just having a little struggle time. How are you though, DBX? Do you have a good week? F9. No, I guarantee you it does not. We've tried it a million times. I swear. Ignore I-18 for now. The limit does not exist. The answer does not exist. It is not real. I promise you. I promise you. We've tried both of these pieces. Neither of them fit. Trying to find, oh, there might be this. Yeah, okay, there's a start. It's just time to bet against me. Bet against me in what? Losing my mind in the course of a 2-hour puzzle stream? Because that's pretty easy money. That's not right, but this is close. It's got a little nubbins that's like closer one way than the other. I will go eat in a minute. I will go eat in a minute. I promise. I promise. Thank you, chicken. I love you. I will go. I promise. We've made good progress today, but we haven't made enough progress. I've unmuted as my call is done. Thanks for totally making my day with the nonverbal actions earlier. No problem, Slivers. Thanks for lurking while you're taking your work call. I really appreciate it. Lurking helps the stream a whole heckin' ton, so thank you for doing that. Hope you had a good meeting. Sorry you have meetings on Friday, though. That's gross. Nobody wants Friday meetings. Yuck. Major yuckage. Chat, what's the worst day to have a meeting of the regular days of the week? This is gonna go here soon-ish because we've got, can move this down a little bit. A day that ends in Y, valid. So we've got like little pipes and stuff that are gonna start popping out over here. We've got a couple of those pieces over here. Meetings? No thanks. Talking to me? Absolutely not. Try again. Try something else. There we go. We're making a little bit of progress over here. As long as it doesn't go over working hours, it doesn't make much difference. Oh, interesting. Monday is too early in the week. I haven't had enough time to like figure out what I'm doing with my week. Monday's rude. Don't vibe with Monday meetings. Right now, my biggest meeting day is Wednesday. I try to make my meetings on days I don't have stream, at least whenever I can. Because sometimes they go long and stuff and it can be hard to be like, hey, I gotta go stream and stuff, you know? So I have consolidated a lot of them on Wednesday, which is nice for the reasons I mentioned, but it's also kind of annoying because now Wednesday is just like, I'm just on Zoom all day. Yeah, planning meetings work, for sure. For sure. I'm gonna move my mic a little bit so I can see. Let me know if the audio gets bad or something, but I'm gonna move you guys a little bit so I can see. Oh, nice. You got a quick catch up because I'm work from home. Everyone else is in Wales. Yeah, meetings definitely hit different when you're work from home than when you are actually in an office. Different vibe for sure. Oh yeah, sprint's starting on Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely does depend on the meeting, right? Like if you're in a situation where you're doing sprints and stuff, it's a little bit different. But if you're like me and you're in a more like creative situation, is that a false fit? I cannot tell. I cannot tell. I'm not sure. Chat, what are your thoughts? Do we think this is a match or do we think it's fake? I don't think so, because that like, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. The more I hold it up, the less I believe it. Fake? Okay. Fake? Okay. Thanks, chat. I appreciate it. Someone asked how often I have meetings in check time. Maybe it's right, though. No, maybe it's right. Are we sure it's fake? I don't know. I don't know. I have meetings in check time quite often, but it's still considerate of my time zone. So I'll have like 9 a.m. meetings and stuff. It typically just means that my meetings are earlier in the day, like between the hours of 9 and 11. I will go eat. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Sheesh. Yeah, they're usually in like the middle of my day or like in the early bit of my day. 9 a.m. to 11 is usually my meetings. So we compromise. The checks tend to stay a little bit later for the US people, and we can get up a little bit early for them. Hi, Rennie. How are you? I love you. Welcome on in. Hope you are having the bestest Friday that you could possibly ever have. Oh, I'm sick of this section already. H13. H13. To the two connected pieces G11. These guys? How though? That's what I thought too, but I don't know. I see. Wow, amazing. Is this still false though? This connection here? Wow, good job, gamer, hell yeah. Oh, nope, we're having AC trouble. No, and it's already like 90 degrees. Oh no, Rennie, I'm so sorry, but happy to be with friends. We're happy to have you too. That is actually like the worst, not having AC if you're living in like a place that is experiencing really high temperatures. That absolutely sucks. I hope you are staying hydrated and trying to take it easy to make it through. / I hope your AC gets fixed soon, because that sucks majorly. I actually think that fit might be right. I'm changing my mind. I think it might actually be all right. That one's over there. All right, I guess we'll call it there, chat. I guess. And I guess we'll pull out these darker blue pieces for next time, and we'll go from there. So I think we did a pretty good job. My goal was to get this little corner. I think we did all right. I wanted to get the rest of these, but I think we're missing some bits that will be helpful. I think starting to maybe build out the bottom of the ship, moving over into the darker bits, getting like the asteroid, getting some like more reference points, because just like trying a bunch of stuff on this border, I'm making progress, but it's very, very slow. So I think that's probably a good place to stop. Thanks for hanging out with me for the puzzle portion of the stream. Oh, I know someone asked us last time how many pieces this was, and I said I thought 1,000, but it didn't say on the box. It does say on the box it's 1,000. If you're the person who has that question, then yeah. But yeah, I think that's where we'll stop the puzzle stream, because I'm gonna go eat my lunch. If you've never joined us for a Friday stream before, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go eat my lunch. You're then gonna watch me move some things around, and when I come back, my camera's gonna be over there, because we're gonna go back to our regular setup. And in a little under an hour, like 45 minutes or so, I will be back with Eric Yurko, and we're gonna play Chaos Names, which is again, code names with all of the words that you guys picked. It's a really bad and really nightmarish way to play code names, but it's a lot of fun. So I hope to see you, violence, yes, exactly. I hope to see you for that. If you wanna hang out during the interim, it would mean a lot to me, because it helps keep the numbers up so that people find us again when we come back for Chaos Names. So if you want to just like mute the tab, go do something else, go have a meeting, go eat your lunch, do whatever, or you can hang out and chat. We do have people, especially our mods, who hang out during this little break hour. You can play Chatman, which is Hangman with all of those same like Chaos Names words, but in Hangman form. You can follow Alkali's lead. They'll show you how to play. It's a nice little thing you can do in between, and I sometimes play as well as I'm eating my lunch. So yeah, I hope y'all can hang out during the lunch and chill. Again, you can just mute the tab. You'll still count as a viewer, but you won't hear anything. You won't hear the music or anything. You can go do your own thing. And check back in about half an hour, 40 minutes, and I will be back with Eric Yurko, and we're gonna play some Chaos Names. So thank you all so much. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? What's the what, huh? Why'd you what, huh? What's happening? Have good foods. Okay. Do you need me for something? Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, ignore you. Got you. I will. Chatman has gone weird. I got you. Okay, I'm gonna go have my food. Kicking me out. Okay, I'm being kicked out of my own stream. I love you. I'll be back. Enjoy Chatman, and I'll BRB.